So okay, my microphone looks good. That's great. And quick captions check. Okay, good. My captions are working. Oh, hi, headset. Welcome. Yep. See you when you get back. one that I don't have yet. Elastic string. Oh, I'm not sure. All right, just under a minute till start. Are you ready, weirdlings? Hello, everybody. Mallow here, and because it's an art day, I have physical hands and virtual ones. I have a couple of things to show off today before I get started. As you can see, I did reroute the doll off camera. And I've already given her the first 2 sprays of Mr. Super Clear too. Because she's gonna need it. Let's see. I'm just gonna pull up but I will show pictures of the doll's hair later because it's already wrapped up, but it's gonna look really nice. I haven't styled it or cut it yet, but it looks really good. You can sort of maybe see a peek of one of the colors there where she's not quite totally masked off, but not really, which is fine because I kind of want to keep it a little bit of a secret. But yeah, we're going to be working on the face today. And maybe start on her clothes because I have these super colorful feathers that I'm going to sew into, like, clothes for her. Like, clothes when she is a human, but her actual feathers when she's a bird. As usual for the face, we're going to mostly be using the watercolor pencils from the lovely bag that Maggie gave me for our wedding anniversary. But I also actually received this the other day and I was going to show it off on my last stream, but the last stream had to end early for reasons. But I received my Sophie and Toffee Elves box for April. The theme was glow in the dark. I did start opening this off stream because I was excited, but then I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to show it on stream. Not sponsored, not affiliated, just because I hadn't ordered this box in a while, and then they had a glow in the dark theme, and I'm sort of unhealthily obsessed with all things glow in the dark. I had to get the box, and apparently next month is dinosaurs, so I'm kind of keeping the subscription for next month too. But yeah, this is the first thing that I saw when I opened the box, this dinosaur tissue paper. Dinosaur astronaut tissue paper. I know, my nails are a mess. You saw me using acetone last episode. Anyway. Open it up here. Glow in the dark elves box. Let's see what I got. Maybe there's stuff we can even use with the doll. Acrylic 3D paint. Right. You know what? I'm gonna have to make a project with some of the stuff from this box. Glow in the dark glitters, glow in the dark resin. Yeah, I think I can use the resins and the glitters definitely in this project. So let's see, that would be the glitters. The blue would look really nice. Or I could even use a little bit of this, like, red, dark pink, whatever it is down here, maybe, as, like, accents. And these UV resins, I would have to get out my UV lamp. But that's not too big of a deal. This is the 3D paint. The other stuff down here doesn't matter as much. Oh, I got the deer. I was hoping to have got the cat. Of course I was hoping to get the cat. You know what? I need to do some more non-cat crafts when I'm not doing dolls. I'm just a little biased in favor of cats, you know, for reasons. It's not like I am a cat or anything. You leave the resin and the glitter out just in case and pack up the rest of it because sorry for all the outside noise. It is mid-afternoon for me, and I opened the window because I'm going to be spraying Mr. Super Clear later. And even with a mask, like, you need some airflow with that stuff. Anyway. I will definitely figure out something to do with those resins and glitters later. Because those are super, super cute. Anyway, for now, set those aside. And return to the main event. The doll. Which needs a face. She's a really nice, slightly green-gray color. I'm really pleased with how she looks. She's not going to need a whole lot of blushing, which is good because I cannot remember where the hell I left my pastels. I am clearly super smart. Anyway, since she's already green, I'll do the sketching with green. I'll use like, I think this aqua should show up fairly well. Yeah, well enough for me to see the sketches, but not well enough that I'm gonna like mess up anything if I screw it up. So she has a very defined face mold, which is not a bad thing. Actually, I think I really like this aqua color against her skin. I may use it in some facial details, or maybe even as a base color for her eyes. I know you can't see it yet, but it is really nice. And then I will deepen the color of her eyes later because I did want her to have like sort of bluish eyes. I also want to soften her expression just a bit. I want her to look less pissed off and more sarcastic, bemused, mildly perturbed. Take your pick. Yeah. She looks friendlier already. She's already looking nicer. I'll come in with some green. Give her a little bit of makeup. Line those eyes. I like the idea of like a green eyeliner on this doll. And then some darker highlights on eyeshadow. I mean, not highlights obviously, but darker accent there. There we go. gonna make a little mark where her pupil's gonna go eventually. Grab my mask. Always wear one if you're gonna be spraying stuff. Alright, mask on. And Mr. Super Clear. Alright. Let that dry for a few. It's dry once it loses all its shine. It's still pretty shiny at the minute. It'll be very matte when dry. It takes some time. Still too sticky to draw on. Oh, hi, headset. Didn't notice you were here. I'm sorry. I'm doing okay. Wow, I didn't notice for a whole fucking 10 minutes that you were here. Probably could, but I don't want to take the risk of, like, something going wrong with it. It'll only take another couple of minutes. It's almost dry. Just, like, in the corners of the nose. So far, and it's... Yeah, I think I can safely draw on that now. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna take, not that blue, this blue. I'm gonna take this blue to darken those eyes. And, okay, so actually, I guess it wasn't quite dry enough to draw on. Okay, I'll give it a few more minutes. That's okay. Let's check out these resins that I got. Wonder if I could make anything interesting. No, since I've got a few minutes to kill. I've got all these acrylic sheets that came in that Sophie and Poppy box. Maybe I'll make astronaut with the boba tea. I only have one acrylic sheet though, so maybe. Oh wait, no, I have more acrylic sheets. Yeah, I can do this while I'm waiting. Except I have to go get the lamp. Never mind. Phasing this one out. Oh, you know what I could do though? I'll be right back. Is that I can just put on the windowsill. If I can find it. Over here somewhere. Okay, I guess not. Darn. I wonder where I put that. I think I just saw it the other day. Oh well. There it is. I have a couple of these still. Make something with those. Since I've got the resins and gonna have some time to kill every so often when I'm waiting for the mixture clear to dry. Let's see if this is dry enough to draw on yet. Yeah, barely. Okay. If I'm gentle, I can lay down some more color. Take off my mask for the moment entirely. Welcome back. Back to putting some color down on this doll. Resin water droplets here and there. I could do something like that, yeah. I definitely want to incorporate some of this new glow-in-the-dark resin that I just got somewhere in the design too. Back in with this dark green again. Darken up the eyebrows. Right. It's really hard to tell on camera, but she's starting to get some really nice color to her. Adding some shades and shadows inside her ears. Since we did that ear job earlier, she's going to need a little bit more definition there. Take some of this dark blue now. And try to deepen that. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm having some issues with this right now. Okay, mask back on. Put number 2. Hopefully this one comes out better. I just hope, really, that I'm not going to have to go straight in with acrylic. Because I can get so much more depth with the pencils than I can with the acrylic. The acrylic has good opacity, but I wanted to do most of this face up with the watercolor pencils because I wanted more blending and different shades and stuff. Anyway, I have some of these little pendants, and I have the glow-in-the-dark resin. I was thinking, what if I just did some little sneaky resin work to yeah, the issue with the Mr. Super Clear is that it's really finicky with the weather and the environment that I'm in is pretty humid, especially this time of year. It'll probably be fine during the summer, but it does not like cool, humid weather at all. It takes longer to dry, and sometimes it doesn't dry as nicely. So that's the one thing to watch out for. So I'm just gonna open these resins. But like, I knew going into this hobby that there could be problems with Mr. Super Clear, because it's, even though it's the best stuff there is, because like Delightful is always talking about how the MSC doesn't often play nice with the storm season where she is in Korea either. By the way, Delightful's having a baby. Like, she posted a couple weeks ago that it's going to be any day now, so she's taking a hiatus for at least a year while her baby's little. Is that exciting? Yeah, she posted on her YouTube channel a couple of weeks ago now. So, like, I mean, the baby Lightful's probably already here, but still, isn't that exciting? Hopefully it's my turn next. The glowing algae? Yeah. I made some for the pool. When I show the whole doll, I'll make sure to get some pictures of the pool with the glow in the dark showing. You could probably do some glowing droplets. I was thinking of it. Okay, so all the resins are open. What if I did like a resin galaxy inside this little cat pendant? Oh, this is very, very thick resin. I don't know if I can do a galaxy. I'll try. Maybe I can like mush it around with a toothpick or something after I've put all the colors down. Yeah, I think I will squeeze a bunch of it out and like mush it around with a toothpick. Put a little bit more blue in there. I have an old sewing needle that's no good anymore. I just want to like swirl it some. So it's like blended and galaxy swirled. I lost a lot of the blue when I swirled it, so I'll throw down some blue glitter. And this blue glow-in-the-dark glitter. The rest back in the jar. Silver. In the ears. The glitter is poked in just enough. And into the windowsill to cure this goes. That'll be a cute little pendant, I think. See what it actually looks like when it comes out of the windowsill. Now that feels nice and smooth and dry. Yeah, this layer is taking the color much better. You can actually see that she does, in fact, have eyes. I will, for the sake of brevity, probably end up doing acrylic sooner than later on this doll. I'm gonna do a single layer of blue on these lips just to bring back some of the blue tones. But they're going to be mostly a dark greenish blue. I want it to look fairly natural against skin tone, like she uses a barely there color just to emphasize. Just a small bit of black liner again, just enough to emphasize. Back to the greens and the blues. I think the eyes on this face sculpt are actually a little uneven. Bring back the positioning for her pupils because she's actually looking, I want her to be looking slightly that way. Alright. Mask back on, one more coat of Mr. Super Clear, and then I guess I'm going to have to move on to acrylics at this point. This is a really good time for me to take a 5-minute break too, isn't it? Okay. I will be right back. Oh, I don't think you could hear me. Because something... strange. Maggie. The parcel that you picked up from the doorstep, on your way in? Yeah, it was actually for you. In the neighborhood? Yeah, OBS is just being OBS. Hi, Mystic. As you can see, I'm just getting back from a 5-minute break. So, I'm just not sure what OBS's problem is. It was... Yeah, and you're not going to be able to see my hands properly moving because that's the device that gives me my hands laying on the desk there. I'm going to put it back on... There you go, Madge. Thanks. Alright, I've got that back on. And... my avatar wants to fight. No, my avatar doesn't want to fight. Ow. My magnetic phone cord picked up a spare blade for the X-Acto and pulled it out of the container. That caught my fingertip by surprise. Who am I gonna call then? Well, not the Ghostbusters, that's for damn sure. I don't think the Ghostbusters can help me with my tech problems. No, I got it from the first line. I was just choosing to ignore it. I have a million other things on my mind at the minute. Like how goddamn hot it is in here. Yeah, I did say there was something strange. Because OBS was doing something strange. Like I said, I have a million other things on my mind. I got the reference, I just didn't acknowledge it right away because 50 million other things and I didn't want to distract myself from what I was doing, which I did anyway, and now I can't remember. I should pull up my water glass. This is my water glass. I actually have several of them. They came from the Dollar Tree. Probably not BPA free, definitely not dishwasher safe. I have already melted one. But what self-respecting nerd wouldn't make the reference? You can make the reference. I have no problem with you making the reference. But yeah, this is my water cup I keep on my desk. It helps my clumsy ass not make messes. And it's also a heck of a lot easier to lift up every time that I want to drink than my gallon water bottle. Hand wash only? Yes, I accidentally melted one in the dishwasher. But that's fine, because it really only gets used for water and occasionally for electrolyte pads, so it doesn't get dirty, it just gets musty. So hand washing it, I use one all day, sometimes for a couple of days. And then, did it melt, Mystic? Yep, it melted. Yeah, silicone that isn't intended to go into the oven tends to not like hot temperatures. Can you imagine, though, like, you're talking about the weather with somebody and actually have the opportunity to say 100% in seriousness and honestly, that was so hot that your dick melted. This is what I use to make electrolyte water. No sugar, tiny, tiny amount of artificial sweetener, but not very much. I like it. This is the cherry limeade. I also really like the grape flavor. During the winter, I have some. If you look up melted packer, it looks like I'm sure it does. I've seen melted dildos before, just not specifically melted packers. But yeah, noon tabs. During the winter, because I'm not very active, I have one a couple of times a week. During the summer, or if I've been working out, I have one every day. Helps keep the electrolytes up, which is good. Anyway. If you want to know why I've seen melted dildos before, I actually did it on purpose, okay? I had a dildo that was going to be thrown out anyway because it was no longer usable. They degrade after some years, after all. And I was intentionally doing a demonstration for some people about why you'd never use silicone-based lube with silicone toys. And so I, drowned this old dildo in a bunch of silicone-based lube, and I left it in a Tupperware for, 6 weeks. It was quite melted by the end. I don't have it anymore, which is kind of sad. It was a good demonstration, but eventually it got too gross to keep. The dildo equivalent of a Viking funeral? Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, I kind of miss doing sexual education. I was never certified in it, but it was something that I used to do a lot just because, I had the knowledge, and a lot of people unfortunately don't. It's like, you ever meet somebody and you're just like, did you fail sex ed or did sex ed fail you? I'm willing to bet that 9 times out of 10, sex ed failed them. The amount of today I fucked up that are sex related, yeah. And yes, butt spot, a lot of them are butt related too. If it doesn't have a flare, don't stick it there. That's all I have to say about that. Maybe we should look into getting you certified for sex ed so you can do it on the stream as an honor. Actually, I want to become an international board certified lactation consultant. I used to be in nursing, and I want to get into a nursing adjacent field, again someday. But because of my back problems, I can't actually do the hands-on nursing stuff anymore. The guy who live tweeted having a vibrating dildo up his mom, that was funny. I enjoyed that. I feel so bad for him, but also, did you learn your lesson? You horny bastard. There's nothing wrong with being a horny bastard, but at least be horny responsibly. Like I said, if it doesn't have a flare, don't put it up there. Not that one. Darker blue. That one. Actually, had some steel blue iridescent. Perfect. Jurassic Park, but instead of evil raptors, there are smart, but small, and act like a certain goose. Just a little bit of black paint. If by that you mean the goose from Untitled Goose Game, yes, absolutely. Steel blue. Should only need a tiny bit of. I really only need tiny amounts of all of this. You know that joke, I flew in from blank and boy my arm's tired, I gotta admit after today's walk I can actually appreciate that joke. You had fun though, right? So this is soft pink iridescent paint, but it looks almost white. And I kind of want to use it in a couple of places instead of just using white for the catch lights. I probably will still use a tiny bit of white. But I think adding some pink, even if it's just in the iridescent bits in that paint, will My avatar does all kinds of strange things when I shake the paint, doesn't it? A little Mars black to make some shiny. You also discovered the limits of what an old camera tripod can do after your old video camera gave up the ghost. Yeah. How do you discover that, may I ask? Found me a way to get a cheaper suit head. Cool. Alright, use my 000 brush. Starting the acrylic is always so nerve-wracking. the camera up a little. Managed to record something on your cell phone, but the tripod itself got in the way while functioning as a tripod. Okay, yeah. We'll talk about it after stream. I'm all for getting you anything you need to do your own content creation, Madge. I've told you times. I am totally for you getting back into it. I don't have to be the only one doing the content creation. And in fact, the fact that me streaming has made you want to get back into it makes me really happy, actually. Oh crap, I forgot to bring a water jar for painting. Madge, would you mind getting one of my paint jars out of the bathroom? Bring it to me. Half full warm water, please. Thanks.
That about right
Thanks,
now?
Madge.
How do you need me to pull it more?
That's perfect.
Okay. See you later.
Thank you. See ya. Now. Just a little of the steel blue on her lips. I'm gonna go over it with emerald green after, because it's a blue-green lip. And a little on her eyebrows as well, which also will be gone over with the emerald green after. That's good. I will support anything that supports your mental health. Unless you decide to become a literal Nazi or something, but I highly doubt that because you're not that kind of person. You'd also advise against taint and ball tanning. Well, yes, I advise against that too because it's not exactly healthy. But if Madge wants to try a stupid cosmetic procedure and can somehow come up with the money for it, they're also a consenting adult, so not much I can do to stop them on that one, except for warn them of the dangers. Mm-hmm. You want my career as a variety VTuber to soar to. I hope you'll get 200 weird links before long so we can have that celebration party, and also just because I want you to have a wider audience for... Aw, thank you. They sell home kits for it? No, yeah, absolutely don't use a home kit to do it. That just sounds terrible. There's also the natural option. Considering that we currently are in a community living situation, you know, condo building and all, I don't think the neighbors would appreciate that very much. Then again, most of them are Karens, so how much do I care? How much does a public nudity ticket cost these days? Go out in the forest and salute the rising sun with your butthole. Maybe you should call for y'all to find. No, I'm joking. You're also showing your butthole to some unamused sun god. True. Sorry, I'm just imagining naked in the middle of a forest clearing. Projecting to the sun like a queen in heat. It's hilarious. You want to fire a coded radio beam to the sun and see if anyone answers back, and if that means you present to the sun like a queen and you want to got lasers coming out of your ass in my mental image. Why are you doing this to me? I'm not even high. Oh my. The fact that headset missed all of that is even funnier. Die. Fuck, I can't breathe. Ooh. What? Matchy, I think if you're going to be presenting the way you think you're going to be presenting, you would be the receiver in that case, dear. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Oof. Breathe now. Breathe. Have some water. Oh, fuck. You're gonna be the death of me, you lot. You need an image of Ra just being done with seeing buttholes and... You're right, we do. Maybe we should commission headset for that. It has to come complete with an image of Magi saluting like a queen in heat, though. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And I'm not sure headset wants to draw that. Don't blame you, you just got back to buttholes laughing in the sun emitting radio waves. This started as me saying I would support anything that supported Magi's mental health. And ended for some reason with them goat seeing the sun, exactly. Oh dear. Yeah, but leave it to Magisterium to always be thinking about the D. Why does it come out of the TV and not my hearing aids? Okay, I like that iridescent green lip. That's pretty. And layered over the iridescent blue. Just a little bit of the green over the eyebrows too. You like the echo? I just don't know why it's not behaving. Okay. Now the iridescent blue for the eyes. The iridescent colors are not very opaque, so even if I go over the pupil, I'll still be able to see it once the color dries. And so don't worry that I'm going over the pupils. pupils will be back soon. Okay. Now, I'm gonna let that dry for a bit, but at least we can see her face now. And then I'll do the scleras and catch lights and stuff once it's had some time to dry. I'm also gonna try to get some teeth in there between her lips. And yeah. While I'm doing that though, earlier while I was waiting for some MSC to dry, I did a short secondary project. Let's see if that's... Oh yeah, that's cured all right. You can actually see it glowing because it's just come out of direct sunlight too. And it's much darker in here. A galaxy glitter UV resin pendant, which I'm actually going to use as a collar charm. I have to find some birds have teeth. Geese have teeth. Yeah, I've got to put some clear over that because the glitter is a bit rough and I don't want it to come off, and it's a little... But this is all made of glow-in-the-dark UV resin. So, I just wish it would focus a little better. But it's so shiny. Shiny and nice. Spot had... Yeah, Spot had teeth. Spot was a chimkin. So I'll put some clear resin over that later. I don't have any clear UV resin at the moment, and I don't want to mix epoxy just for that. But I have more of these little bezels, so I can make another one. Birds still have the genes for teeth, it's just inactive. Yeah, that's why Spot had them. That's why there are some birds that occasionally have them. Geese teeth aren't teeth anymore than Duncolossus had teeth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Geese have adapted their bills to be tooth-like, and big old fish had self-sharpening solid bone plates. The lack of enamel means neither are teeth. Exactly. But Spot's teeth, they were teeth. Why am I doing this one all pink? Because I feel like it. You fall on bit people? Yeah, you did. He never bit me, but I think that was because you liked me and I treated you well. Or at least as well as I knew how to treat people back then. I was kind of a shit child. But I tried. It did take some time for Spot to get used to me. Yeah, it took some time to get used to me, but he never bit me. He gave me a chance. I heard there were some people he didn't even give a chance to. It's gonna be a kitty face. I'm gonna put this in the windowsill to cure now. Okay. Koalas made being useless and fucking stupid an evolutionary advantage. Apparently they taste like tough overdone steak marinated in buckflies. Ew. Koalas often die of starvation because they wear out their teeth on their food. Koala runs out of teeth and food, shrugs, guess I'll just die then. Yep. Koalas are not very bright. Actually, I don't want to use my brush for that. Why would I use my brush for that? That is stupid. There's somebody here. I was going to get it. Right, that's what I was doing. I'm going to use my dotting tool for the pupils so that I can make them a little bit more even than I can filling them just by hand. At least they don't run away screaming from their babies like some pandas do. True. Koalas may not be very bright, but at least they're not pandas. I will use my brush for this. Sure, I'll go ahead and take that parcel. Give me a second to get my hands free. Thank you, Madge. I'll open it up in a second. Rare earth magnets locally? No, unfortunately I don't. I've been looking for years. I know you don't want to give Bezos too much money. Alright, you're right. Impromptu unboxing. I should do one. Welcome to the very first ever unboxing. I know we were just talking about not giving Bezos too much money, but unfortunately this is something that I ordered on Amazon. It's a doll making supply, though. Do a wish buying? Yeah, we should do a wish haul when we do them. So these are for dolls. These are some lashes that I bought. I don't know if I'm going to use these on this doll or some other doll, because I have some glow-in-the-dark eyelashes actually coming that I might use. They have like blue and green and stuff in them. So, but yeah, this is what they look like. Some very short, perfect for dolls. Ooh, they're soft. They feel like real lashes. I'm just gonna sit here and pet these eyelashes for an hour. You want to put lashes on Mystic's fursuit, but you don't want people to assume female because have you seen boy lashes? Actually, if you really pay attention, assigned male at birth people tend to have thicker, fuller lashes anyway. Like, Maggie has some fucking amazing lashes, and I wish that they would let me do their makeup more often. Because, holy shit, Maggie and mascara. I wish I could get my lashes to look like that without falsies. But I don't use glue-on falsies. I rarely use falsies at all, and if I do, I use the magnetic ones because I'm too cheap to keep buying new falsies for myself. Plus, they're kind of a pain in the ass to do every day, so... They're like my super special, like, it's my anniversary and I want to get laid later, or, or I'm having photos done, or whatever. Why do you think J and K-pop boy bands are so sexy? It's all in the eyes, I'm telling you. Eyes are... And this coming from someone who recently found out why it's hard to make direct eye contact. Yet, for some reason, I'm fascinated by eyes. Eyes are my favorite things to paint. My favorite things to draw. Jammy's got some nice lashes. Oh, yeah. Wonder if yours will plump out if you go on tea. Maybe. Maybe. It depends. Some of it's luck of the draw and genetics too, but I have seen some pretty lashes on boys. Wanna brighten up the scleros now. No, I don't like that after all. I don't like that after all. Pretend I never mentioned anything about giving her teeths. Yeah. Now, what I'm gonna do for blushing is gonna be a little different because I'm gonna lay down some of this iridescent pink, but it is not going to stay this opaque. I'm gonna lay it down, and then I am going to take a larger brush and blend it out like if I was doing real makeup. Little touch of water. And a little bit more. And fairly damp this time. Blend that out again. And just take the leftovers. Tiny touch a little bit of paint there. Too much. Just to bring a little bit of life and dimension. It's a color variation back to her design. Found a place, not local, but not Bezos. Nice. And cheaper than Bezos, too? Awesome. I'll look them up because I need magnets for projects as well. Let me... Pardon me. Grab that link. And do it a bookmark. A little white for some catch lights. I always end up pouring too much paint. That's the downside. I'm gonna take some of this glow in the dark, a little bit on the tip, and just the tip. Should I do her whole eye glow in the dark or just the pupils, do you think? Okay, I've got one vote for just the pupils and one for the whole eye. I think I'm going to do just the pupils on this one because I did the whole eye on the Malacat doll, which I still have to make an outfit for and get photos of, by the way. I have one more thing to do, and that is sketch individual eyebrow hairs. Over the acrylic. I think that green is... Oh, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna do that too. I'm also gonna do a bioluminescent. I'm also gonna do little bioluminescent spots. I may have to do another layer of MSC before I can put down the eyebrow hairs. Darn. Okay. I can do that. I'm going to do the bioluminescent spots first, though, because I want that to dry before. And I'm going to do some spots in the pink, too. So, like... corners of her eyes, and where the tear ducts would be on a human. Those will be both iridescent and glow in the dark. And I'm thinking like behind the ears too will be both iridescent and glow in the dark. Her markings are going to be really subtle in daylight. There's going to be a lot more of them in the glow in the dark. In fact, I'm actually going to grab another mini palette. As much as I hate to dirty up another palette, I'd rather pour out a little paint than potentially dry out the whole bottle. Welcome back, headset. Why am I putting glow-in-the-dark paint in her ears? Heck if I know, but it feels right. You killed a mosquito and had to wash your hands. Fair enough. Welcome back, Madge. Is it weird to put glow-in-the-dark up her nose? Probably. Do I care? Heck no. Why do mosquitoes exist? For us to smack after they suck our blood. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna set her aside so she can dry. And let's see if the kitty is cured. The kitty is cured. Kitty! I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. I just made this one for fun. But it's cute. Hey, Matchy. Do you want to glow in the dark pink kitty keychain? I can turn this one into a keychain for you. No, I have keychain parts somewhere. I'll make it into a keychain later. I think I'm gonna make another thing. I'm just deciding on the colors. The glow-in-the-dark resin that I have green, black, silver, blue, pink, and orange. And I've done a galaxy one already. Where did I put that one? I had it a second ago. I'm losing my mind. What's left of it? There it is. So I've done a galaxy one with glitter. I've done the pink kitty for Magi. What if I did another galaxy one and like offered it up as a prize when I do my 200 Weirdling celebration? That sounds like fun. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Who from? Hey, Matchy, I think my phone's in the bathroom. Can you grab it, please? Quickly? But without panicking? Damn, too late. well. Now that it's in the right room, it's fine. Nothing anybody could really do about that. Anyway. I'm going to Galaxy Kitty. Some more blue in there. It's not enough blue, in my humble semi-professional opinion. And use a small dotting tool to blend and swirl it around. And for this one, I'm going to use orange glitter, because it was mostly the orange that disappeared in this one. Poke the glitters down. Something you want my thoughts on next time I'm taking a break? Okay. And silver in the ears. Alright. Now into the window with this one. Starting to lose sunlight, so that might be the last UV resin that I can do tonight. But that's okay. Alright, now the acrylic needs a little more time to dry, I think. Not too much longer, but the glow in the dark has to go totally clear. I managed to get a tiny glitter onto her face, so I'm just going to put one down on purpose now so that she matches. Because if I try to remove the glitter that went on there by accident, I'm just going to ruin it all. There you glitter. Perfect. Now she matches. let her face dry a little bit more. Ah, how'd she get glitter on her nose too? Stuff is like herpes. It gets everywhere. I don't want her to have glitter on her nose. On her cheeks, I could live with. But not on her nose. It makes her look like she's got acne. Not that there's anything wrong with having acne, but this doll does not. I may someday make a doll that does have acne. It's glitter, what do I expect? I know, right? I should know better by now. Aren't these pins awesome, though? What if I use some of the silver UV resin to give her earrings? Her ears are too small for me to actually give her earrings now. But what if I fake it? I'll just pop her in the window for a few minutes before I lose the sunlight. Perfect. And then her earrings will glow in the dark too, because it's silver and it's glow in the dark. Now, I need a 5-minute break anyway. And Madge, you said you had something to ask me, so I will be right out. back. I'm still waiting for the doll for a little bit though. It's gonna need a few more minutes in the sun because I'm starting to lose sunlight. I'm a little worried that I'm gonna lose some of the iridescence when I spray some more Mr. Super Clear too. So I'm like trying to think what I can do to keep some of that shine. I'm definitely done with the paint. For now. Yeah, Twitter has been honestly a little problematic like that lately. So I think I am gonna go ahead and use these lashes for this doll because of all the glow-in-the-dark spots. I don't think I want to add glow-in-the-dark lashes too. That'd be a little too much, I think. I know you don't want to sign up for Twitter. Nobody really wants to sign up for Twitter. Twitter is honestly kind of trash. I used 5-minute epoxy last time I did lashes on a doll, didn't I? I'll be right back. I gotta go grab that. Or I still have some E6000 somewhere. Now I better use the 5-minute epoxy. Or maybe I won't because I can't find one of the parts of the 2-part 5-minute epoxy. Okay. My E6000 no longer exists either. And that is weird because I was just using it the other day. Well, Elon Musk just bought Twitter, so it's only going to get worse from here. You found my E6000. Yes, please bring it. I don't know how it managed to go out there, but that would be quite helpful.
There you go.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
No problem. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do you know where we have any tweezers?
Not.
No big deal if you don't. Try the iFixit kit. I don't know where that is.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Okay. Don't worry about it too much. Heard about what? Oh, Elon Musk buying Twitter? Yeah. It's a thing that happened.
Found a pair of tweezers.
Awesome,
I
perfect.
fixed it, like you said.
Thanks.
Those okay?
Yeah, they'll work.
There's other pairs there. If they might be.
Yeah, an all-metal pair would be better.
An all-metal pair. Okay.
Preferably not with a super pointy tip.
Okay, I'll go take another look through the pairs and see what we can find.
Okay, it's no big deal. I can use that one if you can't find any others.
Okay. How about this pair?
Yeah, I can make that one work a lot better. It's still super pointy, but...
Okay, I'll go look and see if there's any duller ones.
Okay.
Those were the only two pairs I could find, so...
That's fine. These ones will work. Here, do you want your kitty right now?
I'll
make it into a keychain later as long as you don't lose it.
let's leave it with you. I'd rather
Okay.
not lose it.
So cute in person, though.
Yeah, it is cute, but I'd rather
The
not.
Galaxy ones look better in person, too.
Aww.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they look cute.
I have to do a clear coat on this one because it's really rough, but...
Either way, I'd rather not risk losing it, so
Yeah.
I'll leave it with you.
Okay.
Alright, see ya.
See ya.
Love you.
Love you too. Alright. The pendant is still sticky. And the that side did not cure at all. And I just stuck my finger in it. Back into the window for a few more minutes while I see if I can figure out how these lashes work, because I've never used like this type of lash for anything before. They're like single lashes, and I don't actually know how to use them even for people, let alone for for dolls. So I don't know how to get this tape off or anything. So I'm gonna fiddle with that while the resin's curing, because maybe try to do this without damaging them too. Oh no, when they say individual, they really mean individual. Like, seriously, each hair is an individual hair. Okay, it's gonna be interesting, but I think I can make it work. I think I can make it work. Okay, there's a flat silicone brush that I think I can use. Sent me something on Skype. Okay. I've got a couple of things to check out on. This guy on Twitter, he keeps posting updates on where Elon Musk's private jet travels. Elon tried to buy his silence. The guy said no and continued posting the private jet routes and everything. We're joking that Elon Musk bought Twitter to get the... I mean, it's possible. It's very possible. Probable, even. It is hilarious if true. It wouldn't be the strangest thing a rich person's ever done, though. So I would work on the body and some clothes, but I was not able to complete the airbrushing on the body. It's hard to tell on camera. Maybe if I flip her over, but she's patchy. She's not all the way done. So until I can either fix my current airbrush or get a new airbrush gun, which I have ordered a backup airbrush gun anyway, I can't actually work on the body anymore until I have the right supplies to finish the paint job. I do, however, have had a moment ago Mallow, are you losing your mind? Well, that implies I ever had a mind to begin with, now doesn't it? Where did I put that bag of feathers? Well, I have a bag of feathers that I was going to use to sew clothes for her out of, but I can't find it at the moment. I'll find it before I actually need it, and that's what matters. Any buts. A little sticky, but not concerningly so. Okay. A quick coat of Mr. Super Clear. Mask on, of course. And hopefully I don't lose any iridescence. find out when she's dry. Yeah, it's looking good thus far. Oh yeah, just wait till I can let her hair out of that little wrap. As soon as there's no more glue and varnish and paint and stuff to worry about. I love these pins so much, by the way. They're awesome pins. Okay. Of course the cap for the E6000 is stuck on the tube. No, I got it, Maggie. Thank you for offering, though. Any particular way I'm planning on styling her hair? I want it a little bit short. Not like super, super short. But I just don't feel like this character would have really long flowing hair. I feel like she'd want to keep it a bit more manageable. I feel like she has a very active lifestyle, and long hair with that kind of lifestyle and the salty sea breeze just doesn't mix, you know? I think maybe something shorter length or a little shorter. Mostly straight, but probably a slight curl towards the ends. And maybe like some water droplets or some seafoam beads or seashells or something as like hairpins to keep it out of her eyes. Hey Madge, do you know where my Mod Podge is? The gloss Mod Podge that I use for dolls. For glossing their eyes and stuff. It may be in the same place as the E6000. I'm not sure. Not sure, but you have an idea? Okay. I want to put the E6000 just on the upper lash line. Did you find it, huh?
I think so. You said gloss Mod Podge, right?
Yep. Perfect.
Should be
Thank
the one.
you.
Alright. See ya.
Thanks. Now I should be able to very carefully apply some lashes. Okay, this is not going well. Okay, note to self. I should never become an eyelash technician. I have no idea what I'm even doing here. Ah! No, I'm making a mess of it. I wonder if maybe I'm supposed to actually use the tape thing. The glue's dry now. Why the low scrum? Because I'm failing at doing lashes. I am fail cat. Hear me scram. I feel like she doesn't quite look white without lashes, but I can't actually figure out how to do the lashes. No, I'm making it worse. Oh no, I've messed up her eye. Okay. It's okay. We don't need to do a panic yet. Okay, so I made a mistake buying these lashes. I don't know how to use them. Okay, so, no lashes, I guess. That means her face is done. Let's give her a few minutes to dry. I did need to add those eyebrow hairs anyway. So I guess that's fortuitous. Can't actually close that up yet. And I still have to gloss her eyes and lips. Which means I just have to wait for the fix that I did. She has a little iridescent still, so that's nice. Her eyes and lips will come back to life once I've glossed them. That sounded like a face boob notification. It's a lot of face boob notifications. Mama Cat's dog Bosco passed away today. That's what that notification was. They lost him about 2 hours ago. The cancer became too much for him, and on Skype. Okay, I will take a look at that in a second. Anyway, I was going to wrap up after I finish the face anyway, and I'm almost done. So, yeah. I just want that glow in the dark to be good and dry again before I gloss everything. I guess I can do the other eye and the lips first. Okay, see you soon, headset. And just get some. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and gloss both eyes. I think it'll be fine. All right. Peeled the dried glue off that dotting tool. Get this brush good and clean. Welcome back, headset. Okay. With her eyes glossed, she looks pretty weird. she's cute. Now the gloss will dry clear. You can sort of see on this eye that it's starting to dry clear, and on her lips too. Excuse me. I kind of want to wait a little bit until the gloss dries so that I can let down her hair and show you. But I think we'll wait for the full face reveal until the doll's done, I guess. Am I evil or am I evil? Alright, let me throw up my ending screen then. And I will... this messy cardboard backdrop into the recycling. Now, who am I gonna raid tonight? Here's the raid message. Make sure you've copied and pasted that. And who's online? Who's online? They could be interesting. They could be interesting. Yeah, it's a possibility. Shall we do Princess Churro or shall we do someone new? Someone new. All right, then. Raid. Underscore 07. Okay. As usual, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Most importantly of all, stay weird. I will see you next time. Good night.